Alright, so this is the third video of Windows privilege escalation, and in this video we will find out how we can check the PowerShell history, like exactly what commands were run and what it is used for. Sometimes there are credentials in plain text in the PowerShell history, so it might be helpful for us, so we also need to check that out, right? And after that we will discuss one of automated tool that will help us in enumeration, right? And also, if you have not watched the second video of Windows privilege escalation, I will mention the link in description, you can check it out. So let's get started. Alright, so as you know that we have already got the reverse shell of that victim device, right? And what we will do now exactly is that we will try to read the PowerShell logs that contains all of the history of command that the user has run. Now first of all, why are the commands that we run in PowerShell are saved in some files or logs, right? So the thing is, mostly company enables the PowerShell logging, catch hacker and find out what command exactly they run in PowerShell if they somehow got access into any of the company device, right? But the problem we have here is that the same log that will help the company to catch hacker, it also store the password in the logs, right? But if somehow any hacker got access into any of the company device, they can literally just read the PowerShell history and find out so much detail, and they might also find some password and very cool stuff, right? So actually PowerShell has two type of logging, like it save the stuff in two different formats. One is what we call PowerShell transcription. What this store is, it records everything that you type in PowerShell, right? And in the second one, that is called script block logging. What this one actually does, it actually records the codes that it runs, right? And also show the hidden or encoded command in plain text. So now let me just open the command prompt and show you exactly what I mean by that. Let me just open this and type the PowerShell. The PowerShell can be started, and let me actually make the text bigger so that you can see it more clearly. Perfect. As you can see, I have started the PowerShell, and what we are going to do now, first of all, we will type the get -history commands. So this command will tell us what commands actually were run in recently, right? So let me just press enter, and as you can see, we got nothing. One of the reason because we got nothing is the admin might use the clear history command, like this one. This will, like, whatever we, so right here, as you can see, when I entered this command, we got nothing and it was empty. The reason we got nothing in the PowerShell history, that the admin might run this command to clear the history, right? So that we cannot actually see the command that was recently run. And once I run this command, the PowerShell just store this command in his history, right? After that, we type the same command and we got that we have recently run this command, right? So let me also type the ls, and then again let me just see, right here we have typed these command. So we type this command to find out the command that was recently run, right? So what if we want to check all of the command that were run using the PowerShell, even if the admin use this specific command? So for that, we will use this specific command. So this command will help us to find out all of the command that were run in PowerShell. Basically, the PowerShell store the history in one of the file. Even if you type this clear history, the history won't delete, right? So when we write this command, it will tell us the exact path of the file that the PowerShell history has. Let me just press enter and find out. So right here, as you can see, in this specific path right here, in this specific file, the PowerShell store history, right? So what we are going to do actually is to find the content of this specific file. So to read out the content of this file, we will use this type command, and then we will specify this specific path. Let me just copy it and paste it over here. Now as you can see, right here we have it store all of the command, the ls command, whoami command. I have used all of these command. As you can see, in the end we have actually used this command, and also this is the very last command we have used right here, as you can see. So even if the admin type this command, let me just press enter on that, and see we have used this, and let's find out the history again. As you can see right here, the history is still over there even after using this command. So sometimes the admins use PowerShell and set variables and also the APIs or some password and stuff, right? So this one is also very important. I should have mentioned this in the second video, but thankfully we have covered this in this video, right? So now we will talk about the automated enumeration. So first of all, why do we even need the automated enumeration? So the problem with manual enumeration is that it takes a lot of time. If you have not watched the second video of window privileges that I have just posted. You should check it out. You will know what exactly do we do and how do we find out information. Yeah, when you are doing real pen testing, you actually have deadline, like specific time, and you have to complete the test, so you don't have much time, right? And for that purpose you cannot check every single thing manually. To solve this problem, we have actually some automated tools that just help us make the enumeration automated. One of the most important one is this specific one, WinPEAS. So what it does is it gathers in system related information, also find potential security issues and as well as sensitive information, and the result that this WinPEAS tool give us is in color code. Like it tells different stuff in different color based on importance, right? So let's assume that we are using Kali Linux, right, and we have got a reverse shell from this specific device or computer to our Kali Linux, right, and we are logged into one of the user on this device, right? So now what we are going to do is, let's also assume that we have downloaded this exe already from the internet, and what we want is to somehow copy this specific winpeas.exe from our Kali Linux to this specific device so that we can run that exe or that tool to find out information automatically. So to do so, first of all, we will just type pwd command in our terminal, right? So after typing pwd, we will find our current path, right? After that, we will copy the winpeas.exe to our current directory. We will first of all find out where the winpeas.exe is, and then we will copy it to our current directory, and after that we will start a web server by typing this specific command. So it will just list, so once it make a web server, we can download stuff or files from this specific directory that we are currently in, right? And once we started the web server, what we will do next is go to the shell that we have got it from this device, and in that we will first of all type the PowerShell, so it will start the PowerShell, and after that we will use this. What this specific tool does is download software or stuff or data or files from the internet, and then we are using this specify this URL. This is basically the Kali Linux IP, and this is .exe. Basically what this means is we are telling this guy to download the winpeas.exe from this web server, and what this output file means is it will name the winpeas.exe to whatever we write over here, right? What actually we are doing is we are downloading the winpeas.exe to a compromised device or the victim device so that we can run that automated tool and find out information, right? Alright, so let's just run the winpeas.exe in our compromised device. So we are assuming that this is the reverse shell of the victim device. So what we are going to do is, let me type ls so that you can see the winpeas.exe, right? So we will try to run this exe on this device so that it will find us the information automatically and very fastly, So let me just run this winpeas.exe, and right here, as you can see, let me just stop it and actually tell you what's going on. So we have started the winpeas.exe, and right here, as you can see, the output that this winpeas.exe give us is in different color codes, and each color code indicate different thing, right? So if the output result color is like light yellow, it just means that these are all links, and if it's dark blue, it means that these are all of the disabled users, and if it's this color, it means that these are all the active users, right? And if we see the green color in the output of this, we will assume that this is a good security practice, right? Or it just means that things are configured well. And if we saw some output in red color, it just means that there are some misconfiguration in the file or something that will help the attacker to get high level privileges, right? So when you run the winpeas.exe, it will give you like thousands of line of different outputs, right? So you will have to figure out then what's going on and what's not, right? And right here, as you can see, the winpeas.exe actually help us in finding system related information, also users account and group, and it also help us to find the password file, like let's say there is somewhere the password.txt file or any other password related file, right? And also it help us the services and processes as well as network information. But the thing is, we should not blindly trust on the output of this tool, right? This tool might miss some of the important stuff, so we need to also check manually as well. We don't have to actually rely on this tool specifically, right? We have to do manual work still. Basically the thing is, this tool will not help us 100%. We have to also do manual stuff and find out and check information yourself as well, right? Well, so now your job is to download the winpeas.exe on your device or on someone else and run it and wait for the output, and then analyze what's going on and what it's finding out, and also check importantly that what output are in the red color. So right, hope you like this video and I will see you in the next one.